And so with that kind of this development that you've had, so how did you get from this struggle year that you guys had, getting to second place to dropping like one of the dopest, highlight videos of just beasting past. Like I swear, that year it was between you and that one girl, that one little girl who was killing everybody in her little league football squad.
Yeah,
You remember her? Like, it was
yeah.
between you guys. I swear it was just this back and forth of the info of the videos coming out. What was the idea behind it? What was the setup for that?
Well, I mean, it's kind of crazy because it came from nowhere. Like, I think I posted one video and I got USA Rugby Sevens and USA Rugby reposted it, and I got 2,000 followers in a day.
Wow.
And I was like, holy shit, like I could do something with this. And then I mean, the school I was going to before wasn't a varsity program, so I got sponsors back to back. I had Max Muscle sending me supplements, Skills sending me, equipment. I had so many people that were like, "Hey, I'll send you this equipment if you post a video about it or if you post a picture about it." And so I just like started to get my own bed. I mean, I love it. I enjoy it so much. I have my freaking GoPro with me everywhere I go. And I really enjoy doing it, but I like started to get this crazy benefit from it too. And so I was just making videos of freaking everything, and then people are tagging their friends and I'm getting more followers, and I mean it was just like kind of exploded, and now it's just become kind of a day-to-day thing. Unfortunately, now where I transferred to is NCAA, so I can't get any, free
Benefits.
anything for anybody, yeah. And so, which is totally fine, and I'm still posting stuff because I just think it's awesome, and I
Right.
love to help people, and I get freaking 10 DMs in a day about new girls starting to play rugby, about guys that are in other countries that want to learn how to play rugby here, different workout things, different nutrition. I'm going to school now for exercise science and nutrition, so it's like so many people now, instead of seeing these videos and wanting to give me things, are seeing these videos and asking how they can be where I'm at. And I just think that's awesome. I just love to help people that way.
One of the things in the rugby community I've always been able to try to preach is that I felt that rugby has two aspects going for it right now. One, that I feel like it's a sport that's for millennials. Like, I feel like it's taken 100 years, or 100 years in the states for it to finally get to a point where it can actually become mainstream
Mm-hmm.
relevant because of just the mindset that goes with it. For both men and women to be able to play in it, and then to have that global access, something that you didn't really have an ease for in the past. And the other part was the that I felt rugby is something that can be built within a digital entity. Like, if football made its money through television, if baseball did it through the stadium, etc., rugby can build it through digital. And it seems like for you, you've been able to find a lot of success within that social media aspect. You know,
Mm-hmm.
whenever you're posting content, what is there a plan that you usually have with it, or is it just kind of like, you know what, I feel like posting something today, and then you drop something out?
Yeah, most definitely. I've seen a lot of, I mean, originally the first thought that goes through my head is this something that if the national coach gets on my profile is going to look at and be like, and see it as a beneficial aspect, see it as me promoting myself in a good way and trying to help other people. Because I find a lot of times what people post it can ruin your entire recruiting aspect. It can ruin your national team, selection, anything like that. So that's definitely the first thing that comes to my mind. And then, I mean, a lot of times, I did some research to learn. It sounds so nerdy, like when the most people are on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of learned when to post things to get the most views, when to post things to get the most, people out there, instead of posting certain times a day. So I always think about things like that. But I mean, for the most part, it's just like, in, I don't, I don't plan what I'm gonna put in my videos. I would rather show people truly what it is I do day to day. And I think sometimes people are like, oh, I want to make this badass video, so I'm going to go do this and do this and do this. And it's like, cool, but it's like, you don't really do that. I want to show people what I do to become this athlete that I've become. I want to show people how I train, how I eat, how I actually live my life. So it's just like, I'll have my GoPro in my backpack all day long, and I'll go start working out, and I'll just put it up in a corner, and I don't change anything about what I'm doing, rather than just trying to show people exactly how I go about my day, I guess.
So it's almost like a personal video journal that you have for yourself that you're just opening it up to the rest of the world to say like, look, this is what the work is.
Yeah, I'd say so.